Hey guys, check out the new bespoke key for $996 and $986. This is made by a company named Arid. It has a full metal casing that uses your factory transmitter and key. Let's dive into the full installation and get some beauty shots of this work of art. Hey guys, I'm bringing you now to this new piece that was sent to me by Arid Innovations. They have created their own 996 key fob and actual key for you to retrofit and use with your 996 and 986. They also got some 997 ones available as well. But to start off this project and kind of pre-order that they again went through, they got here the 996 model that I pre-ordered for the car. It's all custom made. Nice design overall. It kind of keeps the original design, just kind of with a modern take. You're supposed to use the OEM crest, but the silver model, not the gold one, because it doesn't actually have the same dimensions. And I guess it matches more of the lines of the silver that they use for this product. But it's a beautiful key. Can't wait to dive in and kind of take mine apart and put what you are going to put is the actual key. You're going to put the transmitter inside so you can use the button to unlock and lock the car. And then eventually we'll install the final piece, which is a crest. So let's dive into the installation and check it out. Okay, to start off, we got to disassemble our factory key. So we're going to take off Mando and then we'll take a break for a while here. Set you off here. This is an extra key that's actually for my door when they changed the cylinder. That's how the car came. I just never got around to that part of it. And for the most part, you just want to take apart the back plate. You can use a screwdriver or you can use kind of your nail here, just along this groove, and take this back plate off right here. Want to be kind of smooth and gentle with it. You do have that gasket. And then what we want to do is, there's a few things. You got to take away the key. You got to take this little piece out too. So there's a few little pieces we got to take care of. But for the most part, there's like a little black clip here. You kind of have to pull back. And the actual computer chip comes out. Alright, so I got the key out from here. There's this little notch that had this spring kind of like little latch. You have to kind of pry out. Sometimes it's tucked in. You see there's not really a spot here, but there's few. Let me see if I can get a closer look for you. Right here, this spring kind of pushes this clasp in place. And sometimes you kind of just like try to slip it, either your fingernail or a little screwdriver to kind of get into this little gap right here. And then from there you can kind of just push this spring pin back and it allows you to slip out the actual key. So once you have your key, your chip, and get all the essential pieces out of it, you can put the rest of the OEM parts to the side, and then we can actually dive into the installation of the Arid Innovations key for the 996. Alright, now to install the Arid key. Should be pretty straightforward. I have a video that kind of walks you through it, but in the most part, you are going to be removing this fake key via this pin right here. There's a little pinhole right there. And then after that, you're going to remove the leather kind of packaging of the actual microchip. There's a little hole right there. You're going to pop it off. And then there's pretty much like a template that this will sit inside of it. Yours should look, I think, green, but mine was replaced by ECU doctors over here in Fort Lauderdale. And then after that is done, you snap it back in place and you have a bespoke, wonderful looking, I love this design, 996 key that realistically there's nothing in the market like this right now. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get into it. They provide a little Allen key. Let's start removing the actual fake key. So when this is loosened up enough, you don't want to take it out. You just want to do that, and then you got to thread it back in actually. But if you don't have it threaded in, you won't be able to. It won't give you enough space to actually hook this this casing over the actual chip. So you just slip it in over here in this hole, and then you kind of just pry it up like that, and then this just slips out. You see the little hole right here. You kind of just got to get over it, and then it pops out like that. Done. All right, so this shows you pretty much your guide. Your battery's gonna go like in here, flat part facing down, but it has to actually snap into here first. So there's a little bit of groove. I found out that pretty much they told me try to slide it in so you can get those two kind of corners pinched in, and then just use the actual leather to kind of just poke it in, and then you're all set. Look at the craftsmanship here. So once you get your chip fitted inside the back casing, right, your button is back here. Make sure it's all secured. You're gonna snap this together. Before you do that, don't forget, slip in this little guy in there, and you're gonna work your way from the top to the bottom, meaning the top being the threaded section. So you want to make sure you press a little circle into that thread, and you catch it together like that, and get this side clamped down. All right, press it down, and then you're gonna slip it all the way through until you hear a click. There you go. You're all set. That's working there. The last part, put the key inside. Obviously, you gotta loosen that up first, because that won't be able to go through. So here we go. All right, slip this right here. Secure this in. Where's everything? There we go. Nice and snug. And here's your key. You got your unlock lock feature. We still gotta put the crest on it. Existing key. It's really nice. Awesome. So the final step that we're going to be doing is applying the Porsche crest onto the actual key. You see the factory one, the 996, has a larger diameter than the actual slot. I'm not sure you can really tell, but it actually is supposed to use the air-cooled crest, which actually is silver. We will press it in, but we got to put some epoxy first. So it's going to balance off really nice. Between the silver crest and the actual design of the actual key. Really looking forward to that. I mean, I'm trying to see if I can put them front and center here. You can kind of get an idea. Just a hair bit smaller. The air-cooled crest. So it doesn't require much. You're going to put a little dab of epoxy on there, just so it can stick nice. I tell you, just a little dab. That's all you need. A little dab. Got too little this time. Just a little dot. Because remember, this is going to go flush in there. All you need is a little dab like that. Alright. Put the point in first. Press it down. And you're all set. Look at this. Check this out right here. It's the details, man, I tell you. They also told me as a recommendation, while you have this all exposed and you're swapping out the internals from your old key to the new key, take advantage, put a new battery in there. Does help, just so that you don't have to take this apart. You already have it out. Replace the battery.